Look, I want to make a point. For a lot of people that don't understand how the institution of governance works, you have an executive branch of government. That executive branch of government could be the President of the United States, the governor of your state, and also the mayor of your city. The executive branch power and authority is very limited in scope, but the power really lies in your legislative branch. The legislative branch could be the House of Representatives, the Senate, but on the state level, it could be your House, state representatives, and it could be your state senators. On local level, it's your city council. For me and my community, the people that control the power, especially here in Jacksonville, Florida, is that we have 14 council district seats and we have 5 at-large seats. Our 5 at-large seats represent our Senate side, and our local 14 district seats are the representation of your city council. The thing about it is, when it comes down to laws, when it comes down to appropriation, the greatest pillar of power is in your legislative body. And if you don't understand that your legislative body has complete control of what happens, then you're failed to see the bigger picture. The system is designed to work for those that are aware of the dynamics of how governance works. I'm not going to ask nobody to vote for Biden or Trump. But what I will ask for people to do is to vote for the legislative body. Because the legislative body is what controls the purse, the laws, and the things of that nature. Because in order for real change to come, you gotta have the right people in those seats in our legislative branch that's gonna protect the interests of the American people. Because the interests of the American people is about laws that are written into the books that have an interest of all of us. And right now, America is at a crossroads because we have politicians that have been continually to tell us one thing, but when we discover something else, they don't know how to cover their tracks. I would ask any American to ask a question by Googling how many damn House members are getting the hell out of Dodge because they know this shit is hitting the fan. They've lost so much ground, especially among Democrats and Republicans. For me as a person, I'm more radical. And one of the things I would love to see is expansion of the House of Representatives, an 18-year cap limit on the Senate and the House, a balanced budget amendment, and also a income tax on corporation, which says that the corporate income tax can never go below 28%. Because right now we need every dollar that we could possibly get our hands on to deal with the economic inequality. If you don't believe me, do your own research, do your own homework. Find out what truth really makes sense to you. Because the one thing you will never tell me, the dollar that comes through the government can either help the people or it can hurt the people. The dollars that come to help the people are social service programs like food stamp, child care, education, infrastructure. Those are valuable dollars that come into our communities. But when you talk about tax cuts to the people who are millionaires and billionaires, they're taking away the mobility of building wealth from the bottom up. Find your own self, find your own truth. You ain't got to believe nothing I got to say. Thank you and goodbye.